my goodness, I'm feeling so tense. Because, like, I know, however the next few stories go, they're gonna hurt. Welcome back to If on a Winter's Night for Travelers with me, Third Floor Hermit. I am playing games inside my Steam library instead of letting them sit there forever. God, this game looks so pretty and atmosphere is really, really, really good. It is raining and windy outside of my house right now, so it's very fitting. It's all very ominous. I don't know about the rest of you who watched last time. After that, I had to go and find some nice fun heavy music on my Spotify playlist to play, kind of get my mood back up. Today I've got Stardew Valley, and I can go into that, and that'll make me happy and chill after whatever's about to happen to me. Alright, my setup's all ready. I've got my water for all the talking that I'm gonna have to do. My dogs are all sat down. Because it's raining outside, I had to wait for my dog to be finished licking himself because the microphone can pick it up really well when he's just like... But I can't exactly bribe him into not cleaning himself. But he's settled now. I've making sure to anchor all the furniture outside that was banging about in the wind, wedged against each other so we're not getting all crazy noises. So hopefully this recording will go really well and we can just focus on the story. God, I know I'm gonna have a sad time. Right, where we left off, we were with a doctor dealing with some shitty racists who, I assume are students. So first of all, sit down and respect your betters with that. And then it seemed like he was saying something about doing a ritual. Look at this, is so freaking pretty. God, it's so good. I love looking at it, but I'm just so terrified of this game and what it's going to do to me. Right. Before I do anything, where's the settings? Text speed. Does this make it go faster or slower? Which one do we think? I think I'm going to go this way and test that. Let's see if that works. Beyond the Veil by T. Newman. It is a lower magical process to make the Guardian of the Threshold physically visible by producing a particular mixture of a number of substances. A truly terrible spectral being confronts the magician, and he will need all the presence of mind and faith in the security of his path. Seek not then to cross the threshold until thou dost feel thyself entirely free from fear and ready for the highest responsibility. The neighbors again. Always the same, fighting and screaming. Right, what we got around here? Planetary Correspondences by H. Solomon. I don't know. This is the most complete treatise I have found on the esoteric use of herbs and plants. Interesting. This is the passage I need. The sun shines on the heliotrope, Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. The visions of wormwood rule over Mars. Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter. The hemlock is Saturn's blessing. I think I have it memorized now. I do not, but it's always there if we need to go back. Alright, what was I saying? Yeah, I don't know how long each of these stories are going to be for me to play through, especially since I'm super slow, but I set my timer for an hour. I'm going to see what I can get done in that time. What else is there here? Planetary things, herb jars. These are the ingredients I require for the first part of the ritual. I need to burn the appropriate herb in each bowl. But before I get started, I should bring Mr. Williams his morphine. It's probably in my jacket pocket, so that's going to be the last place we go because we want to look at everything else he has. Herb jars. Wound Man. The Wound Man, an ancient medical illustration showing different types of injuries and disease. This one has some particularly interesting notes. The sun rules the intellect, Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in darkness, Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. I will need this later. Crack in the wall. Astral chart. The stars are right. Mars, Venus, and Saturn are aligned tonight. After months of enduring their mockery, with fists and teeth clenched. After months of study and discipline, the moment has arrived. The moment to reach out to the forces beyond this world. Like, it's not that I don't want you to get revenge against the racists in your medical school or anything. I just don't want you to do something that's going to compromise you in the process of it, because usually with some kind of like dark magic sort of thing, there will be a sacrifice, and usually that sacrifice is oneself. You know, like you will have to pay a price for the magic sort of thing. So I'm just like, I want good things for you, my guy. I sometimes hear them talking of terrible places in my sleep. I try to write down as much as I can when I wake up, but there's so much more, so much that I'm missing. A chapel in the wilderness, fire among the moaning trees. A theater, a dripping blade, the hateful whispers of the dead. A sunken library where memories are drowned and voices from the past echo in the darkness. What does it all mean? Right, what else I said? Ooh. A fiery summons by H. Zidkova. M.M.E. Zidka's Forbidden Opus in 6 volumes. Ooh, that sounds like some good shit right there. This is the passage I need. The sun burns in golden flames. A violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Cast ye the symbol of Venus into the flames of emerald, and engulf in crimson all that belongs to Mars. A raging azure inferno for Jupiter, a black grave for Saturn. I think I have it memorized now. Lots of text we gotta memorize around here. I love me some weird old books. I don't have any old books with spells or anything like that. Well, I've got a newer book that's like a collection of like old prayers and things like that, but most of my old books is like a lot of old literature, collections of small stories and things like that. But I have a few that are just like gatherings of superstitions and things like that, and I have a really good like astrology old book that's like completely falling apart, but it's got some really nice illustrations in it. Copper bowl, green from the corrosion. Well, green flames. Gonna burn in that. What's in bed? I should take it to him before I get started. Oh, that's where his jacket is. My career at the hospital is already on shaky ground. The last thing I need is to be caught taking supplies home. It's like, oh, you are stealing medicine, but you're giving them to people who need them. God damn it. Oh. But his tuberculosis is terminal, and this is the only thing that can grant him some relief at this point. What else is it? What's this? What's this? What's it? Oh, it's just a bed. Just a bed. Ooh, window. There's a spot in my heart that's becoming a part of my New York. Sigh. I truly thought things would be different here. Wait, so is this set in New York? Because, I don't know, maybe it's just because, like, I live in Scotland, like, I just associate the medical observatories with, like, you know, Edinburgh doctors and stuff. Like, no one else is allowed them. Nowhere else in the world is allowed to have medical observatories, but I suppose makes sense. I was just, like, assuming that he was maybe in Britain somewhere, but this is a very American game, I suppose. Bowl of black lead. Bowl of iron covered in red dust. Alright, alright, alright. Meter. If I perform the ritual correctly, the Guardian should manifest himself in America. I'm missing, like, we got lots of cool sad music in the second story. I could do some of that now. If I face him with courage, he shall grant me power beyond all imagination. But if there is fear in my heart, well, I have nothing to lose anyway. Oof. Right. Oh, here we go. I couldn't see where the door is. It's right down here. God, look. Just light reflections. Oh! Talk about an ominous omen. That was just my fire alarm going off as soon as we came out of the apartment here. Is there still no sound? Yeah, there's still sound. It's just like, it's so quiet. It's so quiet. Then my grandmother was making chips for lunch and they burned. Right, what we got going on here? Is this just like a leaky sink pipe or something? Apartment BO2, apartment BO1, street exit. I don't know. The Johnsons are always fighting. Ah, one of these days it will end in tragedy. I tried to intervene once, but they almost beat me up. Some things really never change, even here. Good evening, Mrs. Williams. Dr. Samuels, I'm so glad to see you. I was worried you wouldn't come. I apologize, I got held up at hospital today. How's he doing? Not good, doctor. He can't barely breathe no more. And that cough, it ain't never been this bad before. Do you think he's... I'm so sorry, Mrs. Williams. I wish I could do something. Despite all the medical advances of our era, consumption is a battle we've yet to win. But this will help with the pain, at least. Thank you, Dr. Samuels. Bless your soul. Thank you. No need to thank me, Mrs. Williams. It was my sacred duty. Go to him now. He needs you. Yes, of course. Thank you so much. Good night, Dr. Samuels. Bless you. Angel of Mercy, give Williams his morphine. Was there an option to not do that? Right, before I go check out in the streets, I want to quickly go Google something. I see. See, consumption is one of those things where it's like I hear it in songs, I hear it in old TV shows, blah, blah, blah. It's just tuberculosis under a different name. It's just one of those things where it's like you hear it all the time, but you don't ever actually look it up until one day. But now we've learned something a little extra. Right, I'm curious. What's that on the street? These stairs lead up onto the street. I have nothing to do there. The ritual awaits. Alright. So you got everything you need for that. Boom, boom. But yeah, at least if we've given that guy the morphine, we're not going to get caught with it. It's out of our pockets now. Right. Oof. What are you woofing at? Alright, let's take a look at this. The sun shines on the heliotrope. Mercury smells of fresh hyssop. The visions of Wormwood rule over Mars. Venus is the sweetness of the rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter. The hemlock of Saturn's blessing. Alright, I can begin with the final preparations now. Was it heliotrope first? I've already forgotten. Put them back. I need to put the herbs in the bowls. Yes, I know. But I don't know which herb we just picked up. Okay, we've got iron bowl, lead bowl, copper bowl. I don't even know what drug I have. Oh good, if I left click I can put it down. Great. It says the sun shines on heliotrope. So does heliotrope go into that bowl that's got a beam of light from the street going onto it? The visions of Wormwood rule over Mars. Venus, sweetest of rose. Sage is the wisdom of Jupiter. The hemlock is Saturn's blessing. I think the hemlock is supposed to go in the copper bowl because it said tossing Saturn into the green fire. So I'm going to take... Okay, I have written down all the corresponding words and ingredients. Ooh, what's this? My ritual dagger. Ooh, I will need it later. Ooh. Fire summons. I have memorized passage I need. Okay, sun burns in golden flames. A violet mantle shall devour Mercury. Okay, so I've written down all the notes from the two books. And the only bowls we have are black, crimson, and emerald. Black, emerald, crimson. So that's Wormwood in the red one, Rose in the emerald and hemlock in the black. Let's see if I'm correct. So let's go ahead and take the wormwood for Mars, put it in the crimson bowl. One. And then Venus Rose, Emerald, Rose, yoink, Emerald, Copper Bowl. You know, whatever works. I like when you can be interpretive with your magic, it's a lot of fun. Like I had a D&D puzzle where we were supposed to try and get sunlight onto a door. And this didn't work, but I wanted to try just shining light through a sunstone. I was like, yeah, that'll totally work. I do enjoy magic that's just kind of up to interpretation, or when it's technically, yeah, sure, same thing. Hemlock, Saturn, black. Yoink. Yeah, is it just me, or does the black bowl reflected in the mirror look a little bit like a skull? Put into that bowl. The elements are aligned. Ooh. And I get it closer into my desk now. Now I must mark my skin with blood. Whose blood? One small cut in each spot specifies in which spots. So I take it we need the dagger. It is time. Yoink. Ooh, okay, so before I go stabbing the flesh, must I wound myself 3 times. The sun rules the intellect. Venus makes the heart yearn. Mercury is the hand in the darkness. Mars wields the sword. Jupiter hungers for power and casts Saturn's genitals into the sea. Wait, he said make 3 cuts. So let's go through this again. Venus heart. Mercury. No, Mars wields the sword. Well, that doesn't make sense, does it? So I'm like, is it heart, hand, genitals? Let's use the original dagger on myself. Cool. So Mars is the sword is the hand that's holding the dagger. Okay, so that is, see if I'm left hand. Hand. Okay, so I think, I don't know if the order matters, but it was chest, hand, groin. I'm gonna try that and hope I got it right. Chest. Oy. Chest. Wound him again in the left hand. No, my hand is hesitating. So right. Okay, right hand. Oh, start again. Okay. Okay, so chest. Right hand. And then groin. Oof. Just a little cut, okay? Yes, that was it. It's time to enter the circle. Oh. I'm so worried that this just isn't going to result in anything for you and you're just gonna kind of bleed out or something. Ah. What is it you're hoping for? What is the outcome of this ritual? Sir, what was this? What is this? Now this is not what I expected. I mean, it told you to be expecting of some terrifying shit. Am I meant to cross over? Go to him? So be it then. Adantes fortuna evant. Fortune favors the bold. Oh my goodness. Ooh. It's a fleshy mirror world. Where am I? Is this really the other side? And that must be the Guardian at long last. I must remain calm and focused. I have prepared myself for this moment. I am worthy. Nobody has slept here in a very long time. I mean, if at all, it might just be like, you know, it spawned here when something in like our world was created. The light is sickening. Is there anything else on the floor? Oh, scribblings. These look like notes. Is this my handwriting? How can this be? I do not remember ever writing this. I have given my memories away to the waters. I barely remember who I am. My soul is a scorched, blackened stump, all my acts of kindness undone. I do not know what they will demand of my body. I fear this has been for nothing. But I cannot turn back now. God help me if he still remembers my name. Strange. It would be so freaking sad if, like, you know, he already came here before, forgot that he did, and has just thrown himself back into it. But this could also just be, like, just trying to psych you out with some scary bullshit. Just making sure there's nothing else around here other than the big, weird pulsing bit. Wound man. The moment has come. O great keeper of the gates, guardian of the threshold, I beseech thee, hear my plea. I have opened the way, I face thee without fear.
Blech. Soil, bitter blood, void, price. Putrid, rotten, price. Price taken, scorn, price. Veiled, trapped flesh, unworthy.
How was that? My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek knowledge. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek healing. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek revenge. Ooh. I'm not gonna pick the revenge one because that's just gonna end bad. Knowledge could be bad, like, you know, if it's knowledge that we actually need. You might just get, like, Cthulhu, like, I've seen too much, my brain exploded. I seek healing. Like, will it just heal us, or will it heal, like, help us in healing others? I want to go with the healing. I just gotta follow my gut. My name is Jordan Samuels. I seek healing. Teach me thy lesson of compassion, that I might raise above their hatred. Yes.
Soul, filth, scorched, filth, duty, pure, filth. Kindness, charred, unworthy.
I do not understand. According to my books, he should speak clearly and distinctly and offer counsel and guidance. Whatever this creature is, it is not the Guardian. What am I meant to do now? Why am I here? What is this place? Why is the Guardian not here? Who art thou then? Speak thy name.
Blech. Once, Jordan, ever trapped, always, Doctor, together.
Ooh.
God, scalpel was on both with Samuel's we. Trapped, punished, both ever punish flesh.
Madness. I am Jordan Samuels, me. Vile creature, trickster.
Ha ha ha.
Can't keep going forever. Why am I here with this place? Why is the Guardian not here? I carried out every step of the ritual to summon this physical form. What else do I need to do?
Scar, burn, all, erase, price, mine, tribute, purpose, flesh, suffice, soul, not none, only one, fail, breathe.
This makes no sense. None of the text I read mentioned something like this. I mean, I think was sacrifice mentioned, or did I just mention sacrifice? Where am I? What is this place? Might as well get all the questions.
Present other same crossroad yesterday. Together, all converge. Time, abilities, plus morrow both.
I can barely make sense of this gibberish. A crossroad? Is that what this place is? Some sort of limbo? I'm wasting my time. I will not get any answer here. I need to make sense of all this. Is there a doorway here? There's nothing here. No door, no walls, only darkness. It's as if reality itself ended here. Ooh. Looks like there's no going back through here. Okay, how about here? The light's sickening. Anything else in the scribbles? Just his handwriting. Blah blah blah. Blah, blah, blah. Strange. Indeed. Right mirror. Ooh, the bed. Anything here? Can't click you. Ooh, lamp. There was a passage in the book. Illuminate the darkness ahead of thee. Take not a single step forward until thou art positive that thou hast sufficient oil in thine own lamp. The lamp of the guides whom thou hast hitherto followed will now no longer be available to thee. Yet the light seems to be keeping him alive. Taking it away might kill him. But maybe this is exactly what I'm expected to do. To complete the rite of passage and prove my worth to a guardian. There's only one way to find out. We're going in. I shall not waver. I shall not fail. Like, I don't know if I'm standing you, bro. This is hella toxic.
A warning.
A warning, but I shall not fail. Ugh, spooky shadows. To the corridor. This is so spooky scary. It's like, you know, meant to be springtime right now and sunny out, but it is all gray. It's that kind of spooky, you know, where it's like the horizon, the cloud just keeps going. And right from my window, there's just like a very spooky hill with like a single tree on top, and I think it's like where a cairn was or something. It's very ominous. So I love that for me. Right, come on, we gotta try and get through this. The Johnsons, something terrible happened here. It's all blocked up. About... Ooh, is that a heart? Miss Williams, is that you? Are you alright? Ugh, you monster, you killed him, you monster! Ooh. Guess the morphine was bad. I cannot let this get... Ooh, check on Miss Williams on the other side. I mean, it's a test, just a test. I did what I had to. Dear Lord, is it alive? Wait, when he said I did what I had to, don't tell me that the morphine wasn't morphine and it was part of your sacrifice. Because if so, dude, that's messed up. Ulcer, dear Lord, is it alive? Dude. The stairs, they no longer go up to the street, but downwards. Ooh, that's so scary. I cannot see anything ahead. It looks like a dead end. Click. But it has to be this way. There's nowhere else to go. Dude, you're getting brain-eating amoeba or something. Books. There are books and loose pages floating in the water. Where could they have come from? Where could they have come from? Nothing nothing there. Do you have to dig my sofa, sir? He's gotta dig with his claws to get his scent on everything. Sit down and have a nap. Ooh, I've been somewhere. Spooky library. I recognize those bookshelves. I've seen this place before, in dreams. I was lost in a maze of corridors trying to find something. I cannot remember what or why. You were always meant to come here. Most of the books on these are moldy and rotten, but some of them are in surprisingly good condition. Miss Armandi, Song of Psalms, Kama Sutra, the spirit and the flesh, always inextricably entwined. Did I say Miss instead of ours? Romance novels, love letters, stories of bundles of letters. This whole section is a monument to the depths of the human heart. Yeah. Keep a walking. These seem to be relatively recent. I recognize some of Miss Austen's works. These seem to be relatively recent. I recognize some of Miss Austen's works. Hang on. This place feels old bond words. Right before I go to whatever is moving over here. Where's the one I just want to check these out. Bookshelves. Going by the titles, these appear to be music monographs and biographies of famous composers. Lots of interesting stuff around here. Ooh. Oh, it goes on forever, huh? Humidity and mold have damaged them beyond recognition. Could these have been drafts of stories, last wills, confessions, maybe? I can barely make these out. Most of them don't even have titles. They look like diaries and manuscripts. What's it say? Yep, manuscripts. Okay, so. Hello? God? Do not utter that name here. Another creature? It is not acknowledging me. Does it not know I'm here, or does it simply not care? Should I try making my presence known? The librarian. Scroll. What does the scroll say? What is it writing? A memory of Jordan Samuels, born April 27, 1987. 1897. Field medic. Loving betrothed. And yet I saw no wife. A memory of that darky down the street. A memory of Dr. Samuels, music aficionado. That is me. That is my life. Yeah, I am not gonna speak to the librarian unless I absolutely have to, because it seems like it would be a bad idea. And yet if I keep coming to dead ends, I might have no other choice. Photo albums rather than books. There are some framed photographs lying around too. They're all feathered babies and young infants. Oh. Child rearing manuals mostly seem to be quite modern. Right, because back in a good old day, you just beat your kid, gave him whiskey to stop him crying. I will talk to the librarian. I was like, gonna go up around the top first, but no. Yeah, I'm gonna go around the top first, and if there's nothing up there, then we'll come back and talk to the librarian. It's because like I have a feeling he's just gonna like scream at me or something. I don't like that. Stacks and stacks of loose pages, most of them handwritten, but some are typed. A memoir of the note, signs, missives, and leaflets. Oh god, there's just like a weird extra-dimensional library somewhere that is like every written office note ever, and it's dreary. Alright. What you got to say, weirdo? Here, my name is Jordan Samuels. I have walked these aisles in dreams. Art thou the keeper of this place? It is paying me no heed. I don't think it is listening to me. There seems to be something else. Is there anything else here I can click? We've got the librarian, we've got the scroll. It seems to be listening to something. Okay, cool. Is that writing? Yep. So what is it listening to? Something coming from behind its chair, maybe? Ooh, or maybe it's telling me to go to the music manuals. Ooh. That music is very close now. There must be a gramophone hidden somewhere. Okay, I think it's getting quieter now, so let's turn it back. Yep. Go this way for it. There's barely anything in these shelves. Make out some of the tomes on Baroque and classical music and some titles in Arabic. Like, I know a few people, myself included, who would be very interested in, like, just sitting and listening to these things. Hang on, wait, what did he say? Was it this way? What is this? It sounds more and more familiar the closer I get. Okay. Are we not just doubling back on ourselves? He doesn't want to go any further back. Where's this crying coming from? I'm worried that I'm just kind of going the wrong way here. None of these are knocking down or anything. There's no gramophone. The music is coming from inside this book. Sheet of music for Fritz Kreisler's Liebeslied. Of course it is. The day I received the acceptance letter from Chicago College of Medicine and Surgery. So we're in Chicago. He's from New York and he's come to Chicago. I borrowed a tuxedo, spent too much money on a fancy concert, drank too much wine afterwards. It did seem back then like I was destined for great things. But why this? Why now? Why am I even here to start with? Maybe if I take this book back to that creature, I'll get some answers. Take my job. It wants the book. Here, have it. Ew. Whoa. What am I doing here? Was I not? I was carrying something. Or perhaps it was that dream. It looks so much like this place. And was this creature there too? What does it want? Should I try talking to it? Yes. It was paying me no attention whatsoever. It looks like it was trying to hear something else. Another thing. Let me read the scroll and see if there's anything new on here. I don't know why, but I feel like there's something missing. Oh, are we having to sacrifice some of our memories and things? Okay. Let's maybe see what else there is. All these children books, bedtime fables. Okay, so not that shelf. So whichever shelf has got children books, yep. So whichever one has the loudest baby crying is growing louder. How can there possibly be a child in this place? I don't think that, the realm of either whatever this is undead or the other or anything is, biased against ages. It's coming from my side this photo album. This is my family, grandparents, father, aunt's mother. So this baby she is holding must be me. But I have never seen this photograph before. What is it doing here? I should bring this book back to that creature. Maybe it was guiding me to it for some reason. Like, is it not just like his memories, but others' memories of him? Because that's like double tragedy. Ooh, God, I really need to be sitting with a blanket or something. It wants the book. I don't think you should be giving it to him, but again, like, maybe if I knew what your end game goal was, I feel like there's other ways than seeking the dark forces. What am I doing here? Was I carrying something? Or perhaps it was that dream. It looks so much like this place. Talk to this guy again. Just paying no attention whatsoever. Looks like he's trying to hear something else. Well, we heard a woman crying before, so we can go check that out. What is it writing? Field medic, lovingly betrothed. Memory of that darky down the street. I don't know why, but I feel there was something missing. It's always weird when I'm like coming across old media and like someone being called like darky, because like the N-word like in the UK at least was like less popular than that, because we always just do whatever thing add IE for cutesy race. It always like throws me. Whispers seem to be coming from this corridor. Whisper, whisper, whisper. Stacks of self-select pages. Because it's whispers, it's hard to tell if it's getting a letter. Oh, they're coming from this book. Ha ha ha. There is a note inside. And not any note. That note. Oh, someone writing you shit letters? That furiously scribbled threat slipped into my mailbox one night. Always the stares, the murmurs uttered under their breath, or the jeers and the scoffs if they felt courageous enough. I never threw it away. What is it doing here? Is this what I need to let go of to achieve the healing I seek? This must mean something. I have to bring it back to that creature. I kind of wish I'd maybe made him go full dark side and like seeking revenge. But you gotta go with what your immediate thought is. Especially if this is gonna end up being like a long recording. Really makes that. Yeah. We don't have time for that. We're gonna talk to this weird guy over here. I was hoping to get 2 stories done today, but we're just gonna have to see how far we are from the end of this one. See if this becomes a 3-week kind of thing. It wants the book. Take the book. You want to eat the book? Have the book. It's always making me walk places. Delicious. What am I doing here? Was I was carrying something. Looks just less and less text on it. Field medic, lovingly betrothed. Don't know why, but I feel like there's something missing. Oh, right. Oh, do I have to like talk to him first before I can go find the other things? Librarian seems to be listening to something. Right, I want to go to where I heard a woman cry. But yeah, I think like who is that? It sounds more and more familiar the closer I get. It's coming from this book. There's a letter inside. This envelope is handwriting. I don't even need to open it. I'm sorry, Eunice. You deserve so much more. But New York felt like the place I needed to be after the war. Oh, so he went from Chicago to New York? I was so wrong. I wish I could undo all the pain I caused you. Did the creature want me to find this? Is it trying to tell me something? I don't know. You're just feeding the beast, my guy. I guess there's only one way to know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I was trying to think, like, depending on if you chose, like, knowledge, revenge, healing, would it change what things you need to sacrifice and have, like, just one thing left over? I don't know. Could be a thought. Ooh, it wants the book. Take it. Nope. What am I doing here? Was it out? Indeed. It's paying no attention whatsoever. It looks like it's trying to hear something else. Right. So I think that's the last thing gonna be like the medicine. This place feels old beyond words. This place is a cursed maze. Ooh, I'm hearing. Ooh. Sounds as if a battle was taking place right here, but I see nothing except books. This one? Oh, this one. These are all about the Great War. Diaries and maps, field research. Field course, even. Which one is R1? Saint Michael. I was never there, but I know some men who were. Me too, Argonne. I was so close to some of these places. All these either seem to be novelizations of famous battles or biographies of military leaders. Okay, now it's getting quieter again. It's coming from this book here. Here we go. A map. Charlotte, France, September 1918. They called us the Harlem Hellfighters. We took that village while bombs rained on us like fire from the sky. But we took so many casualties that we were taken off the line that very next day. So many of us never went back home. For better or for worse, the things I saw there made me who I am today. This cannot be a coincidence. The creature clearly wanted me to find it. I should bring it back and see what it wants. That should hopefully be the last thing. I suppose it doesn't matter if this ends up being a long video recording, because I can edit it down, cut out all the walking, and just make it a pretty long video. I don't mind it being like putting up like an hour and a half video. It's you guys who got to sit through watching it. Who wants the book? Give him the book! Nope. Just watching this man make terrible decisions now. What? Wee! Woo! Oh, this is so cool. Ooh. You good? You moving? Where am I? How did I get here? Can't remember anything. Who am I? Horse carpet steer lore, what happened here? Crater and a dead soldier remains. Did a battle take place here? So do we want to go this way or do we want to cross the bridge? I kind of want to go across the bridge. But like that seems like the very obvious path, so... Okay, it won't let me come this way. Gotta go this way. Ooh. Where have I seen this banner before? It looks familiar. Looks like a market makeshift infirmary. I'm somehow familiar with these kids. A bell tower has been blown to smithereens. This place must have sustained a terrible bombing. There's some dirty rainwater pulled up in the basin. Bloody white sheets covering a body. Reverend Williams. Dr. Samuels, welcome to the Chapel Perilous. I've been waiting for you. Now, was Williams the neighbors or was us? One of us had the last name Williams. Do I know you? I apologize. I seem to have... What did you call me? It's alright. I know what you've done. It's all gone now. Your name? But yes, you do know me. You did a good thing for me once. Did I? Yes. And never for a moment did you hesitate. You took the fire of divinity into your hands, and acted with the certainty of a thunderbolt, life and death laid before you. Such sight to behold. That sounds arrogant of me. It was not your arrogance, but your kindness. You suffered with me, and my pain was yours. But this soul of yours, this kindness, you need it for another purpose. This fire must be wielded again. The Guardian? Ah, you still remember. Yes, the Guardian. Like the texts say. I must become a perfect and glorious being, or fall prey to corruption. And should this occur, I would drag thee also down with me into a dark and corrupt world. Ooh. Glad we chose healing instead of revenge. And do you also remember what brought you here, don't you? And you do also remember what brought you here, don't you? Hello? Yes, I came here seeking healing. Yes, and yet it is also said that my threshold is fashioned out of all the dread of the strength needed to take full responsibility for all thy thoughts and actions. Many years ago, you did not take full responsibility for your thoughts and actions. This has been a burden. Today you must free yourself of this burden of bygone lives. Look around you. Ooh. You abandoned these men. You left them to suffer and die in great pain and agony. You were young then. You didn't know better. Now is the time to rectify that. Free them, Dr. Samuels, like you freed me. And I will hear your confession once your dues are paid. I'm a little concerned here about this doctor. I've got his bandages covering his eyes. Good Lord, his hands. Only an explosion could have done this. He seems to be in shock. Soldier, can you hear me? My name is... I am a doctor. Doctor, not here. He left, not here. He's been blinded by the shrapnel. He is holding on to a pillow. What is your name, soldier? Shh, sleep if I could just sleep. Doctor said he'd make me sleep. He said he would. He would come back, help me sleep, but he left. He's been blinded by the shrapnel. His hands have been blown off almost completely, and he's delirious with fever. Without antibiotics, he will surely die in a matter of hours or days, if he's unfortunate. He's holding onto a pillow, grabbing it with all his strength. The pain must be unbearable. I'm like, do I grab the pillow and smother him? I don't know. Medical supplies. Gonna make you all better. Might be something useful here. Yoink. A jar with opium pills. 8, maybe 10. They must have been here for a very long time. Opium in tablet form is not very common anywhere. If that is the case, they have probably lost a great deal of their potency. I will need to use all of them if I want to. I do remember all this. I need to find some water. Nobody can swallow this many pills on a dry throat. Some water will help him swallow the pills, but I need a container of some sort. Gotta go to the confessional afterwards. Stretcher, soldier, medical supplies, all medical supplies. Church bell. Drink the water out of the church bell. You'll be fine. Maybe I should talk to some of the other soldiers and then see what I find. Well, if it isn't Dr. Jordan Samuels himself, yeah. So Williams is definitely our neighbor. I'm really uncertain on if we just gave him medicine or not. So I've been told, but I have no memory of my name and what I did to get here. Do I know you? Oh, I do know you. Yes, doctor, I remember you. I can't ever forget you. I've been here so many times. I've done this so many times. over and over, waiting here, hoping that you'll bring me a bullet so I can blow my fucking brains out. And you just walk away every time. You walk away saying you will help me, and you never look back, you bastard. I'm sorry, I'm so very sorry I can't remember any of these things. You're always sorry, Doctor. Have you talked to Shane this time? Quite the nervous fella, ain't he? He remembers everything over and over. He just wants to sleep, the poor guy. But he can't forget you either. And Jim, seen him yet? Doesn't talk much. That one only moans sometimes when he's unlucky enough to drift back to the surface. I'm sure he remembers too. I'm sure that in the blackness of his, there's a name echoing again and again. Oof, rough. Hang on. Hydration! We can keep this fun party going. His legs. He must have stepped on a landmine. And what is your name? Name's Luke, Doc. Lucky Luke, they used to call me. Not anymore, I guess. Look, say, Doc, what do you think will get me first? The gangrene or the infection? Just kidding, I already know. It's happened so many times, I always say the same. Not gonna be any different now, is it? Please, soldier, hand me over that gun. I promise I'll help you. Wouldn't you like for me to do that again? Not a chance, Doctor. Get me a bullet and I'll take care of it myself. Oy. I think I might have to go back across the bridge to get everything, and the bridge was creaking, so maybe if I get a list of everything I need before I go across. Half his jaw has been shot off. He's alive somehow, but barely conscious. He'll not be able to swallow these pills in his condition. He's also bleeding from his stomach, but this is not a gunshot. He must have tripped when he was shot and fallen on a piece of metal or a fence. I cannot even begin to imagine his agony. He's wearing an ammo belt. Maybe there's some ammunition left in it. But I will not take it and leave him like this. I need to find a way to help him first. I'm sorry. I've been told I did, even though I cannot remember. But I will not walk away this time. But you will walk back across this path and look for supplies. So can I come down this... Like, can I look in the trench for stuff? Can you come over here? And now can you come over here? Look at this ladder. Alright. Back we go. This plank's almost collapsed. I don't think it's safe to cross. Yeah, okay. So we gotta find stuff around here. Nothing left of use here. Church bell. Bell tower has been blown to smithereens. This piece must have seen terrible bombing. Look around the stretchers. Bloody sheep would seem to be corpses. This must be an improvised field hospital. Yup. This statue's not giving me nothing. Just the confessional booth, but I don't think we go to the confessional until last. Or until I get desperate. Ooh, a flask! Ha 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 ha! Did I pick it up? Oh yeah, right there, right there, right there. That's so difficult to see. An empty canteen. Alright. So, do I go to this guy first? Well, I'll get some water. Leave a second. That's what I have to do. Let's go with the soldier. So he can't drink the stuff, can he? Okay, leave him, go to this guy. Here, soldier, you can sleep now. I'm sorry for having kept you here so long. Ooh. Farewell. I hope the pain is finally over. was trying to see if there's any kind of connection between the color of his flames and maybe any of the notes I've written down, but I'm not sure. Right. Wait, is there anything left after? Oh, the pillow. Leave. Gotta get the pillow so I can get the bullets. And this fun little, like, going around, la da da. You'll no longer need this. But we do. That funny little puzzle game. Hello? I'm trying to hear if it's like someone above my head rumbling around making noises, or if it's maybe a storm outside. Not sure. I don't think it's coming from my headphones. It's time to go home, soldier. Oof. Like, we were just released from all of our past memories, and now we're making some fun new ones. Oof. I can take these bullets now. Goodbye, Jim. Bullet for your thought. Found what you wanted. Well, I'll be damned. Thank you, Doctor. I never thought this day would come. Now you might want to take a step back. Ooh. I hope you find your peace at last. Because we are certainly not gonna find it. Time for confessional. It is done. I'm ready, Reverend. I'm ready to get out of this hunched gamer position. Stretch the back. Glory be to the Father, and to the Son, and to the Holy Spirit. We were doing some weird magic shit, and now we're bringing you back to God. Is there anything you wish to confess? Which, like, really must make it, like, a bit of a reflection of his own mind if it's just going back to something he's more familiar with. I don't know. I just killed 3 men. I should feel something. Relief, guilt, horror, pride, anything. But the only thing I feel is empty. Hollowed out. I'm so tired. How long has this been going on? How long have I been here? Worry not. You've done well. How? What does that mean? It doesn't matter now. You're almost there, Doctor. There's but one more trial ahead of you, and you shall finally come face to face with the Guardian. But what is the point? I remember nothing, not even who I was. What will I ask? What do I want? Is it just me, or does he look kind of like older? Is it just the light being weird? You need only remember this. You created the Guardian the first time you ever made a choice. And you've been feeding him ever since with every action, every decision. Every act of charity, every lustful thought, every life saved. Everything you are, he is too. If your soul is corrupt, so is he. And everything you've given up, you'll need to take back from him. Only after confronting him will you be able to cross the threshold. But fear not, you will understand soon enough. Now go. Oh, I don't like this. Oh, this is horrifying. Dr. Samuel, so glad you made it. The boys and I have been waiting for you. You must be so excited, to cross the threshold at last. You've given us so much, so much. But let's not waste time, shall we? I think you know what to do by now. Oh, no, don't bother. There's nothing left of you but flesh. We are your voice now, and you shall speak only through us. Now pay attention. I have given my mind to the waters. Repeat now, Doctor. Oh shit. I have given shit. You disappoint me, Doctor. Again. Okay, pay attention now. Oh shit. I have given. Where was the my mind? My mind? Nope. Wrong start again. Shit. I have given my mind to the waters. Nope. Shit. Okay, we're getting closer though. I have given my mind. No, not this one. It wasn't this one, right? To the waters. Excellent. Peel back the first layer now, boy. And listen carefully. Shit. Alright. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Repeat, Doctor. Okay, so I think it is. I have consigned my soul to the flames. Boom! Shakalaka. This is horrifying. Good. Now, this is the second layer. Take that scalpel and go ahead. Go ahead, do it. Do it now. I don't wanna do this. Now listen once more. I know now surrender my flesh to the blade. Alright, I got this. Repeat, Doctor. I will if you allow me. Right. I now surrender my flesh to the blade. Excellent. Now the retractor. Stretch the skin, open the yawning gate, the hungry void awaits. Now listen one last time, and I offer my blood to the mirror. Repeat, Doctor, repeat. And I offer my blood. Shit, was it this one and this one? I'm gonna go this one. To the mirror. Freaking genius up here. Yes, you know what to do. You know what to do. Open the threshold, open the path to the guardian. Become the empty yawning void. Whoa. Yeah, like, it looks like we have gray hair now. I'm pretty sure it wasn't you before. What is this? Finally. the hollow one. I was beginning to think it hadn't worked. Ooh. Feels like I've been stuck here for an eternity. Dude. I think the version of you that went through that is about to fuck you up. Very well then, let us get this over with already. Exist no more now. Ugh. Yes, yes, at last. I should not cross without that invitation. Where did I... Flesh. Is this everything we are then? Invitation. Oh god. So, like, did you gain anything from this? Time to get out of here. Ah. And then you're on the train. I feel like I remember nothing after that. Finish Act 3. Gasp. Well, that's quite a story. The question is, where are we now? What is this? Is this yet another test for me, for all of us? Oh my. What an idea. Look around you now, Dr. Samuels. The only thing that is being put to the test here is how many glasses of champagne one can drink. Layla, could I have a word? Sigh. Really well, Layla. Please excuse me if you will. As I was saying... Say, is it getting hot in here? Ooh. I'm in the jazzy part of the train. What are you doing mingling with the humans? Are you tricking them into telling you their stories? You know I can't help it. And I know it's not allowed. And you know it's not allowed. What do you find so fascinating about them anyway? I don't know. I wonder how it feels for them, I guess. The pain, the constant struggle, dying alone and forgotten by their own hand even. But we can't mingle, and we can't allow ourselves to... Wait, what do you mean by that? By what? By their own hand even. If that's true, they should be at the back of the train. What are they doing here? I don't know. They just told me. You heard. No, there's something else here. Don't tell me you invited them personally. Please, don't tell anyone. You gave them masks, you sent invitations, you collected them. You can't do this. They were meant for below. You know how strict the numbers are. Are you insane? These ones deserved it. You should have heard what they went through, like old lady death, like treating you like a sweet lost cat or something. That is not your call to make. I know, I'm really sorry it won't happen again, I swear. Oh, for the glory of... I really want to look around here and see what's happening. Alright, alright. I won't say anything, but please don't do this ever again. They were meant for below. On the road to hell, there was a railroad track. Doom, doom, doom. We're still going below, just a little less deep for them. Eligible for the redemption lottery every 144,000 years even. Maybe never. It's still a better chance than they had up there. Please, I just wanted to hear their stories. Layla. You're going to get us sent to the swamps one day. Ooh. How can you say no to Layla? She's so charming. Oh, wow. So I guess I'm not getting a fourth story? Oh, this really was just a fucking sad time, huh? Finish Act 4. Hooray! Aww. Beautiful work, guys. Well done. Even though it was harrowing, it was a lot of fun. The second story, I think, was like probably the most harrowing. The third one was the spookiest. Like, that library scene was awesome. The first one was just really, really tragic. You know, my fellow gays out there having a bad time, like, physically hurts. A death blow is a life blow to some who, till they die, do not alive become. Who, had they lived, had died, but when they died, vitality began. Interesting. Thank you, Emily Dickinson, for that. Thank you for playing. Thank you for an awesome game that I had a great time playing, even though I'm like, ah! Oh, okay. I'm gonna go find something happy and fun to do. Put on maybe like a funny podcast while I play a couple of days of Stardew Valley, and then I'll come back and edit this because I was so busy last week. I left this till very last minute. I'm recording this on Tuesday, gonna put it up on Wednesday. And now that I've got another game out of the way, I can pick another game to hopefully play in the next coming weeks. So if you've enjoyed this, come check out some of my other videos, and I'll maybe see you then. Okay. As always, I'm so terrible at signing off on these videos and just saying goodbye, but I just want to say thank you once more for coming and checking this out, for following along on this journey, and I'll maybe see you in another video. Alright, bye! What do you mean I only got 60% achievements?